feeling light today.
Yeah, good.
Yes, and then you're gonna grab it here. Yes, you're gonna have to real low for this one. It's a short belt.
Okay, like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then same thing, bring this in?
Bring it up. Yeah, good, great.
Okay.
Similar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit of a difference.
A little bit different.
So there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There.
Good.
And then like
yes.
that. Good.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Easy day. Easy day.
Cool. And are you getting the thumb over too?
Yes.
You like the thumb right over?
Thumb on the same side.
And
Yeah.
you're getting that in tight?
Very slow. Okay. Very slow. Feeling your wrist. Pressure up your wrist. 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 There. That was a bit tougher, right?
Huh?
Tougher than that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel wrist, 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 wrist.
So I'm focusing on really bringing this
wrist,
in. Right?
wrist. Yeah, bring,
Okay.
curl that.
So, and I want this tight here?
Yes, super tight. Good, nice. That was easier.
Okay, that felt better when I get it in tight.
Yeah, you're right.
That one felt like it was too much of my bicep. That felt better like that.
And you're being like, you can cheat it more. See, like you were more like this. Okay, right out. You can go like that. So like, see how I create like a little pocket there?
So like,
yeah, way better.
That.
Yeah.
To not stop it.
That's okay.
If it rolls over.
That's okay.
Like that's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You can get real heavy like that.
Yeah.
You can move a lot of weight like that.
Yeah.
And right now they're 20 pounds off of where I ideally want to get to, and then maybe one step beyond. I go up by 1.25 pounds. So I got done my first set. This is my second set, and it'll just go like this all the way up till I match. So.
And you're just doing singles.
Just singles.
Okay.
Yeah. So this lift, this is really a big piece of arm wrestling, especially for strap arm wrestling, wearing a strap, and you kind of go this direction. Like you're pulling back, you're loading into somebody's fingers. Around the thumb, nice and deep, okay. Wedge into the side of the elbow. Mm-hmm. You can kind of put it anywhere you want, really. You could even put it on top, but what you want to avoid is kind of cheating the lift.
Of course,
yeah. So I put it there. I get my arm about running parallel to the floor, just for standard. And I kind of close up the angle a little bit, and I start to feel this pronation through my thumb. And I drive up. And that's it. That's the lift.
Okay.
That's it. And my left and my right, they're not the same. So, it's not perfectly symmetrical. I just progress them wherever they're at.
Yep.
So same thing, left-handed. And then the right hand goes back. So that's my first lift.
Okay.
This is my second lift.
What are you doing? Like you going just one to the next, or are you taking breaks between these?
These ones, I'll just go through. And then I'll sit.
Yeah.
So this one, it's a similar lift. Okay.
You're on the other side of your hand though, right?
Yeah, other side, that's right. But it ends up being on the same side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm wrapping it, so then it's just, instead of 2 points around the thumb, it's just a top. Just a top and up. It's a similar lift. It's very similar.
Okay.
Just it's a little bit higher form of pronation. And on the table, that's like, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
You see it all the time. And then this is kind of the other half of arm wrestling, right? So this is the pulling somebody in.
Yeah.
Right? Or the resistance to that.
Yeah.
The resistance to somebody doing that to you. Again, nice and deep. This is just a great big spinning. Yeah. Nice and deep. Lock in. And that's it. That's it. Just a single.
So holding that cup and then getting that.
Yeah. Just ramp up the force, and slowly we will get there. So I keep track of my records, and after every prep, I reset. These are my records right now. Like you can see, I just started. Yeah. And hopefully today I'll cross off some of these numbers, and put new ones.
Put better ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready.
Depends what's good on Instagram Reel.
This is a big, obviously, debate in the bodybuilding world of like time between sets, and I'm strong in the camp of like go when you feel ready to be at your best.
That's the way.
I'm not like some guys think you got to move faster and keep the pump and these things. I'm like, I think if you need to take an extra minute so that you can move a little more weight for a little more reps, take the time. I'm always in that camp, like 100%.
Yeah. I think that each set is just kind of like an addition.
Yeah.
You know, like you do
one
perfect the form, perfect the form.
And do I add to these as I go then, you said?
I add every single set on the way.
Okay. So how much would you suggest I add to these?
Well, that's
how many sets of these are you going to do?
You're going to do 17 or I'll do 18 probably in some of them.
Sets.
I'll do 17.
Per arm. Yeah. Okay.
Of each exercise. 17 or 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, I used to do these a bit differently. I used to just do more singles.
Yeah.
And that was it. But now I've found that this kind of brushing effect towards my singles, like, I have better results.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and this is what you're looking at. This is like a big part of what I think makes a world champion.
And these specific movements, you would do these daily?
Yeah. By
this round is 3. Yeah.
This, and like on a great day, like when I had like if I go to bed and I'm like I did well today, I did 2 of these.
Okay.
Yeah. Hard to do for me. Auden does like.
How does your training differ from his?
I just do like about 2 times as much as he does. I do like 4 and then like practice as well. Yeah.
But you move through them faster?
Yes, I time mine. So I do a bit more structure than he does.
Okay. Yeah.
Like certain days is a lot more loose. Yeah. But other days I have a time where I only get like a minute 30 break between rounds.
Yeah.
And like that's obviously higher intensity stuff.
Yeah.
I like both. I should experiment really.
Yeah.
My back crack.
I did hear that, yeah.
Last time I pulled Devon, he like broke my back off.
In the back?
Yeah.
Do you care about getting the strap or you just give it, right? Like it doesn't matter? Having this all nice and flat, you know?
Look, when you really start to go for your maxes,
it'll matter.
It'll matter. When you just, it's fine. It's fine.
So like there.
Yeah, if you're good, you're good.
Feel it?
Yeah, wonderful. Very nice. Great. Perfect. Very nice. No problem. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's great. Does around 200 pounds, but his form is questionable.
Michael Toddy.
Yeah. A little bit more open than you'd want for like a super, but it's 200 pounds, you know, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. But yeah, the top guys are maxing around 200 pounds. Like, if you could do 200 pounds, you're a world champion.
Yeah.
That's a world champion number.
Yeah.
Me, I'm at like 160, 170, I think, on my best days. And that's really good.
Yeah.
Like, that's really good.
And what are you comparatively to that? What's the most?
Most I got was 107.5.
Okay.
But that was in a timed one. Okay. So it is a little bit lower than
when you're
moving. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably more 110, 115 right now, probably.
Yeah.
And the cup one, guys get stupid strong and cut stupid strong. Like, I won't be surprised if those guys, like, maybe not that big of a handle, but maybe like 300, 250.
I've never seen it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Levon can do like 250 or 300. Yeah. And I'm around like 170, 180 probably. Yeah. It's super important. These numbers are super, super important. Like, there's technical application, there's all the other little fillers. They're gonna say go.
Yeah.
There's no hiding.
Yeah. Strength matters.
Yeah. I always feel so good when I'm done these. I'm like,
I can see that.
I accomplished this.
I can feel that.
I accomplished this. This was what I needed to do. You can even kick your wrist back a little bit.
Okay.
You can. That's better.
Yeah.
That's better. This is just this workout. At the end, I might do a little bit of pumping, like just a couple sets for pump.
But this is like your foundation.
This will be
the basis of all your training.
This is the base.
Yeah.
This is the base of the entire push forward for me.
Yeah.
I will push forward in table practice also.
Yeah.
Like the table practice, it's very hard to measure, but I will make it progressive.
Okay.
So like with guys with the club, I'll make them pull me harder.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's just it's this is so easy to measure, and I know, and you feel good about it, right? Like. Yeah. A lot of it's feel, like in the sport. The rehab is feel, the table is feel, but this is very straightforward, progressive training. Yeah, really good, really good. Great. Oh yeah, looking good. And that's the thing, like so much of this sport is strength.
He's when he was on tour. Oh, you know what? They're really quite nice. Wait, do I need glasses too? Oh, that's horrible. They're too strong, but I can see that there's something that I can put
Something there?
Something there.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh
Audrey?
yeah, so much
I
better.
like that.
Hey, you have the 20-year-old eyes. We don't even want to talk to you. Is this your shirt, Autumn?
Nice.
I believe.
And how these are still.
These still feel quite
Yeah.
easy for me. Yeah.
Good.
I'm putting it on your pile to take home, Autumn.
Thank you.
Oh,
There and
yes,
then there.
right. They're a very similar lift. It's really close. The two lifts are very close. Yes. Good. Yes. That's what you had?
Yeah.
Does everybody keep breaking their phone stands?
That's from the Grippler. Grippler stepped on my phone.
3 of these. Oh, he did?
Yeah, I stepped on it.
Why was your phone on the floor?
Lock it right in there. Lock it right in. Make that pocket. Yep. Yep. That's it. That looked easier.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Good. Good. Good.
Keeping it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That was just made for a birthday thing.
Part about being a conspiracy theorist is not having myocarditis.
Did you hear that somewhere?
That's good. Yeah.
That's so good.
And that you really feel that. How long was a typical like rest period between sets?
It's gonna vary so much guy to guy, man. I mean, and it depends on what you're training. Like if you're training legs, it's gonna be longer than if you're training arms. You know, obviously like the fatigue that creates. So I mean, I don't know, anywhere between a minute to 5.
Like 3.
Okay, I'm kind of similar. Yeah. I'm like when I was competing, I was like 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Because I would just stay up that late getting my food in. Like it's like how much food I would just stay up later and later, and the food's more and more. I'd stay up later. Now I'm like a 1:30,
right,
2 o'clock.
Yeah, sometimes I get to bed that early, but normally late. Yeah. We normally walk late or do is to actually grow. You know, to actually grow lean tissue is difficult, but it's a requirement if you want to get stronger.
Yeah, to a degree, for sure.
Yeah. Hello, little dear.
Wow, why do you think they should hook them?
George's not that good. Not on that level, he's not. I'm telling you.
He gave you a good match.
Look, I'm telling you, I think I'd smoke him.
Yeah, you would, and you did.
I don't
But like,
no.
I just think it's very hard to hook George. Very hard. Left or right.
You're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. Left-handed is not as big a deal.
Right. Is it?
Like I'm not really hitting with rise, so Yeah, that's why I kind of switched it. So this is just normal. This is normal.
Oh, okay. It's just pronation.
Nice. You gonna add a 1 on there? On this one?
Yeah, I can add a 1 with
Yeah.
This is so crazy. I have chemical peeling. My face is falling off.
Excellent. Really good. But arm wrestling's weird. You know, like absolutely it's strength, absolutely it's twitch, but there's a lot of endurance component to it too. Like, you know.
I've never tried to do 1 rep maxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could do hundreds hammers pretty easy.
want more water? Yeah,
Yeah, water would be great, thanks, yeah.
You're thicker than what I can. You will not be shamed if you do not participate, as you will probably have arm wrestling tournaments to prepare for. And breaking your hand by accident will make your mom mad at me. But remember that you are officially invited. It's gonna be just like Test Your Might on Mortal Kombat.
Oh, he is
Well,
the
you'll have to
coolest.
thank
I should
Milo
go
for
do
that.
it, right? I should go do it.
Of course you should.
Handmade
Time to go to Bulgaria.
I think that's great. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the best. A little heart that
Good. Still easy. Still easy. Very good. Very good. Okay. So we're getting down around the 5 or 6 lifts left.
Okay.
Please, Ian, you should come over more often so that Devon actually makes use of his day. Get your workout done. Look at that, Devon. You're
Don't have to ask me
away.
twice.
Imagine what you could be doing with your time.
Right?
Look,
Right?
You wild. So we do this one
it should
for
be-
this. It's clearing the thumb in like a regrip. So you're hitting, you're in the strap, and you clear the thumb. There's a bunch of different versions of kickback, but I like them. They just feel nice. And it's good to balance out the cupping aspect. This is another one. This one's a lot more standard.
Yeah. The only kickback I do is on a wrist range. I just wrap it the reverse way.
I got
and
you.
just do
Yeah.
this.
Start to feel.
Yeah. So see, for us, when we kick back, it's because we're climbing, and the wrist wrench would be more like holding on. So for us, I mean, we never do that. It's kind of it's different style.
And it's a specific bark.
Or if you're coming in late at night, he goes woo, and that's it. Just
Yeah, it gives you one.
One woof, yeah.
He doesn't put the F on it. He just gives like a half-hearted yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah, exactly. Pass again and
Bye bye, love you. Love you.
well, there isn't enough. Fill it with gas fully. Round here.
Excellent. Still looking real good. Great form.
There is a way.
Really good. Really good. Yeah, no problem there. That's good. Yeah, I think I'll go up. I'll do one more. Here's I'll go. Yeah, I'll go up. Oh, easy.
That's actually quite easy.
Easy. Easy, easy. Easy stuff. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Your form is really good. Still great.
That's so bad.
Yep.
Yes.
We had a bunch of construction equipment.
Yeah. Good. 2875. This 158. Yeah. 158.
I'll give you a contract right now for sure. I could write one for you at this moment. It would have to do with picking up your.
Think it'll happen?
Don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. You never do. Are you really going to go for it? That's the one you want.
Well, for me, it's great. I just don't know if it's good for Vitaly.
Well, particularly, I mean, it depends really whether it goes outside into it by mind.
Right. That's the thing.
Which that's coming with it.
Oh, how much was that?
And I had another 5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Any
You're talking about, like, yeah, so it matters. He's just doing his max right now. Ooh, easy. He did like 18 sets of singles for pronation and for cupping. And then and now I'm just gonna blow his arm up with like a rehab, like just stack a whole bunch of exercises together, but he's doing real good, really good.
Got some forearms.
Yeah. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Hey, Neil?
Oh, what was that?
He's approaching 100 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a couple exercises here. We're gonna do a couple exercises there. That's it.
Great.
I'll run through the entire series.
Yeah, I'll watch and I'll.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna stack everything in the right hand, and then we'll do a full left. Okay. So all these things are parts of arm wrestling now.
Yeah.
So we just hit the meat and potatoes, right? That's that's your home run. That's what really matters. Okay, all this stuff, it matters too. Okay, but I don't like to confuse my body. I don't like to make them think that this is equal to that.
Yeah, of course.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, but I still need to be able to do this stuff. I still need to be conditioned. I still need to be able to apply energy through them, and I need to keep these parts healthy too. But this, like, I'll move with this, I'll work with this, but anytime
It's just working your supination, like.
yeah, my supination in like external external stabilization,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because when I'm arm wrestling and I regrip,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and you have to be strong to be able to do that. Okay, and I have a specific opponent that I have in mind.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah.
You know, that. And then I go between 50 and 100, but it's by feel.
Yeah.
I start to burn, that's good. I start to burn. I don't want to go deep into the burn.
Yeah.
You know,
So how many do you go there? Like, just by feel.
50 to 100.
Okay.
Sometimes I count, but 50 to 100, like,
Once you start to feel a bit of a burn, but not too deep into it.
right. So, like, when we do these exercises, you're really locking and you're driving and it's holding on to your locks.
Okay, yeah.
This is way more movement, right? Like, my thumb is opening and closing. More movement. I mean, this isn't a lot of movement for most athletes, but for arm wrestling, this is movement.
Yeah.
You know, same thing. So a lot of people, when they arm wrestle, they're always trying to go in, but there's a lot of this.
Yeah.
Like gambits, kind of like give the person this piece and take something else
Yeah.
at the same time. Yeah, you can do a lot of swinging to the outside. A lot of times in arm wrestling, you're thinking about somebody's fingers, and I'm thinking about your fingers. I'm thinking about your fingers. You know. Yeah. And anytime you can work your thumb, squeeze your thumb, give your thumb a pump, is good. It's good. Okay. Then I move inside, wrap, supination, and this is very important for arm wrestling, right? Bring the match inside your body, inside your body, so you can. So I was doing a similar exercise to the outside, right? I was supinating externally.
Yeah.
Now I'm supinating internally,
Okay.
right? So this is bringing my shoulder into the match, right?
Yeah.
For pressing, for hooking, even for setting up to go back out, you know. But this kind of stability, it's important, very important. And you can play with the angles, I can play with my wrist. You know, I can move around, feel different spots that might be strong, slightly different movement patterns, but the supination piece is important. This is a multi-spinner, like a Swiss ball for the wrist.
Okay.
Okay, wrap, high stabilization. Okay, call this multi-spinner, high wrap. It's got a cupping element to it, like it's a heavy cup with stability through pronation, really. Okay. I used to do a lot of singles through this, and I kind of switched to this just because it's really basic and stable. And I saved this for more, you know, conditioning and metabolic. Yeah, it's a great exercise. This feels quite a lot like arm wrestling in a lot of ways. Like this cup feels more like arm wrestling, I'd say almost in this cup, but I just find under heavy load, it's, the benefits start, it's just a little bit too unstable for you to really just be able to focus on strength entirely. And a lot of movement, like really close and open, you know, play with the elbow position. This is very nice lightweight, you know. I could go heavier, and I do like slowly go heavier in my rehab sets. Like if I was to run this for multiple sets, I add weight every time. But for me, it's the movement, it's the circulation. Maybe the most important exercise there is, debatably, right here. This is rising. Rising sets up everything. Rising is a massively important exercise, and I try to do, like in my work capacity, I'll do a ton of rising, okay? So quite often, I will, like, I'm showing you these two workouts, but I find ways to supplement rising in almost everything. Like if I feel like my rising, I'm not doing enough work, I'm gonna add something. I'm gonna add. Rising is like, so these exercises I do, Auden does rise as well, okay? And I'm so on the fence about it, okay? But my mitigation for that is just I do a ton of work in the rise. A lot of movement. This is kind of a funky wrap. I'll show you this one. There's a lot of ways to wrap for rising. This one.
You'll have to run me through all this again because I've seen four.
Yeah, this is a really nice one. This feels, again, this is very similar to the feel of what you're going to do on an arm wrestling table. But you see how, like, my arm's been going the whole time. So same thing, but low stabilization. So the difference between high and low stabilization for cupping is that, like, low, you would be more likely to end up like pressing and moving your shoulder forward, and high, you'd be more like top rolling.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I play a little bit with the bands. I like bands a lot. Like, for me, the band is, you know, when I'm traveling, it's awesome. When I don't want to measure, it's awesome. I think that in a lot of ways it's closer. In a lot of ways, it's just I like to measure.
The band tension,
I like to measure the weight.
Yeah, the tension is your knife.
Yeah. And then I'll do supination. Okay, they can turn into pressing. So this is maybe the one bit of maybe little bit of tricep. Maybe a little bit, but I open, push. So there's been a lot of supination pieces. All right, there's been supination external, supination. This is supination with shoulder commitment. Yeah, right forward. Guys get very strong here.
Yeah.
Very, very strong they get. But the shortcoming is often still the hand. So, yeah, a little bit of this till it gets good burn or whatever. This is my super funky one. Okay, I don't show a lot of people this.
Let's see it.
This is really good. Okay, and this is what I'm doing.
Okay. Like for the thumb.
Yeah, just for the hand motion of this, you know. And this is really good, just for the hand mechanics. It's like they don't do grippers this way, but this for arm wrestling is better than a little kickback. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I did that. Okay. Yeah, you can go nice and slow with it, really feel the motion. Yeah, so these are all exercises that you can condition your arm with, right? Like, and you can choose to strengthen them any way you know how. These are all parts of arm wrestling that are really important. Good. Good. And see how you're still kind of straight? Try and go this way. Like, come here. Okay, now come here.
So like
external. Yes, even better. Like if you can bring your left foot over like underneath my finger.
It's like over here.
Left foot.
Left foot, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. Yeah. So this one stay there. So you're gonna double stack basically on an external move, and keep the knuckle engaged. Like get the knuckle. That's it. Good. Yes. Yeah. And keep this down. Like keep that belt. That's it. Yeah. Keep that down there. Yeah. Good. Yes. Feel the thumb. Close the thumb. That's it. Actively close it. Yes. Good. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it gets fancy.
Yeah.
As closed as you can with your wrist, as much as you can curl it in. That's it. Good. As much as you can curl that thing in. You don't have to sling right here. Yeah. Good. The only reason I don't do it for a single is it's so fine.
Yeah.
It's such a small little muscle group, but it's so important in the sport of arm wrestling. Whoever can dictate that higher spot, it's very important. Good. Right? Getting that pump going. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. Good. How's that feel?
Good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it looks good. See if you can close your thumb up in there. Good.
Like up here?
If you can get it in tight is best. Yes. Good. I think we could have done a bit better job with that wrap. I feel like it's not quite optimal. I feel there's some looseness to it. Good. Last one on here. Standard top roll. Right there. That's it. Yep.
And which way am I going?
Just standard top roll right there.
Like
That's it. Yep. Open and close that thumb. Yep. Perfect. Yep. And you can pull it straight up to your shoulder. That's it. Yes. Good. That's it. Good. Good, good, good. All right, engage and get behind it. That's it, that's it. Good, good. Yeah, let it come up so you can bring it back down. Yes. Good. Make it closer to your shoulder. Closer to your shoulder. Push your elbow forward. That's it. Yes. Yes. Not bad. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's turn you a bit more. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There.
Cup this. Cup it. That's it. Yes. Cup it. Yes. 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 You feel that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Feel good?
It's hard, this one.
Yeah, it is tough. Doesn't hurt?
No.
Good. Yeah, cup that wrist through it. Cup, that's it. That's it. Good. 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 Yes. Good. That's it.
Okay.
You feel that?
Oh, yeah.
4 sets.
Okay.
And that's a flushing session.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's really as simple as it gets.
For your rehab stuff.
For the rehab and my training.
Yeah.
This is really...
This is it.
And then I do table time.
Yeah.
Table time is a little bit...
How often is that?
Sometimes 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes more, but 4 nights a week is way more than most people do.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bulgarians train every day, multiple times a day. We've done that.
Yeah.
And it's good, but this is just very measured.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I like. The table time, as good as it is,
Yeah.
it always leaves you questioning.
Yeah.
And it's not as scientific, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
I like that progressive method.
Yeah. Build. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a blended approach.
Yeah.
I have strength, I have table, I have rehab.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, you did great.
That was good.
Yeah,
This was
you
fun.
did really good.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, you were strong. You kept good form.
I have
Everything
to
was
write down my
good.
numbers so I can
Yeah.
try and build from there.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Now my competitive itch is going to get me with these fucking things. Oh my god.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to go home and I'm just going to be, you know.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
that it can be that. It can be that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you can get these numbers really good,
Yeah.
you can just come in. The thing is people talk about technique in arm wrestling.
Yeah.
That is the technique.
Yeah.
That lift is the technique.
Yeah.
You know. At least it's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I
Thank
appreciate you having me, man. This was cool for
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you for coming to my gym.
Into the